Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. Still got some crud in my throat, so gonna have to kind of deal with froggy-ass Brandon right now. The only possible benefit to this is, like, if somehow it ends up staying this way and then I can, like, become, like, a super cool, like, jazz musician or something because I get, like, a deep, froggy throat. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think I just got crap in my throat. But while I've got crap in my throat, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm doing something else. I got a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Battle Arena Toshinden shirt. This is a character select screen. Well, with, you got Ellis and Sophia and Iji and Duke, and then you got characters on the bottom too. But yeah, if you're not familiar, not surprised. But for a while, before Soul Calibur came out, Soul Blade originally, before that series came out, Battle Arena Toshinden was like the go-to like 3D weapons fighting game. And yeah, looking back on now, it's a little bit primitive. It's a little bit shaky, but I still personally love the hell out of it. I own the first game on like almost every platform, except I believe it was also released on PC. I don't have the PC one, but I have it on PlayStation, I have it on Game Boy, I have it on Sega Saturn. I love it. So, didn't make it onto the N64 though. N64 just couldn't handle it. But anyway, yeah, what the fuck am I trying for you? What are we doing, folks? Well, I'm gonna do it quickly. We're doing boom! It's Bubble Up! Ha ha ha! It is a kiss of lemon, kiss of lime soda since 1919. So basically, I mean, as far as I can tell, this is, kind of a competitor to, competitor to, like, your Sprites and your 7-Ups and such. I enjoy lemon lime soda. I've, done a number of lemon lime stuff, reviews on this show. And this one in particular, I know I've had this at least one time before, but it was years ago. The first time I remember hearing about it was on an episode of Game Grumps, where Aaron went over there and he mentioned it. And I went over there and I found some not too long ago when I was out visiting by my mom's, and I was like, sure, man, Bubble Up soda. So let's see how it is, how it stands up. Hopefully it'll be good for my throat. Ooh. Okay, that had some bubbles. Okay, it's not lying about the bubbles. Ooh, it smells good. I'm hoping that this is one of those old-timey sodas that, like, is actually, like, like it's kept closer to the core recipe of, like, what it originally was. A lot of times I like those. That is extremely unique. Like, seriously, like, even with, like, Sprite and 7-Up, like, they don't taste like each other. It's lemon lime, obviously, but they do different things for sure. But obviously, there's going to be certain similarities, and there's certain similarities here. But it is very different. It tastes lighter than either of those. It doesn't taste as heavy. And, like, the flavor, similarly, it's like, like it says, it's a kiss of lemon, a kiss of lime. I think that's actually fairly descriptive because, like, you do get a lemon lime flavor for sure, but it is more distinct, like, kind of in its separation with the lemon and the lime. I feel like you can kind of taste both of those elements versus, like, being, just like a pure combo, like 7-Up or Sprite. And it kind of hits you, and then it kind of fades out. And not in a bad way. I really like that. That's really unique. I will say this. It doesn't have the crispness that something like Sprite does. I don't get that same like kind of feel from it. It's because it is a little bit lighter. It just doesn't have quite that same kind of feel to it. But it's really good. Yeah, I really like that. I like what it's doing. Um, it's got to be cane sugar, right? All these old timey ones use cane sugar. Yep, cane sugar for sure. And you can taste it too. You can definitely taste the difference. Like cane sugar versus like high fructose corn syrup or whatever. Like it's definitely a different thing. And like I said, I think that plays in part to kind of the lightness of it. It's a sweet drink with a nice little, like they said, I think they did a good job describing it. It's kiss of lemon, kiss of lime. Not as punchy as Sprite or 7 Up, but it's got this nice, just kind of, this light, sort of lithe kind of tasting, lemon lime soda. I like it. It almost reminds me a little bit of, and mind you, let me emphasize a little bit, of like a really weak ginger ale. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, but like kind of the sensation that I get from it. Because like I said, it just feels a little bit lighter. Yeah, I really like that. And I do think it kind of falls under what I was talking about, where I feel like it's evocative of kind of an older school soda. Because with like 7 Up and Sprite, they've been doing, they've been doing what they've been doing. They're obviously big market sodas. They're extremely processed. And I'm not saying that this isn't, it probably is, but, they've been refined to have a very punchy flavor, to, kind of have as much appeal to a mass market as possible. With this, it does feel a little bit more old school. It feels a little bit more, sort of corner store, kind of thing. But again, not in a negative way. Like, I can dig this. I really do. Now, all that said, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. But there's caveats. First being, would I get this over Sprite or 7 Up? Occasionally. If I were going over there, if it were, out of 10 times where I'm going to go over there and grab a lemon lime soda, I'm doing Sprite probably 7 Up 2. This would be the one. Because I do like it, but it doesn't give me... Fuck out of here. I gotta have the windows open because it's too hot, but every now and again a bug will fly in. But yeah, so going back to what the hell I was saying, like I said, I do like it. I like it as an alternative, but it doesn't have that same, like, that crispness. It doesn't, have the same kind of refreshingness that I expect from, like, a lemon lime soda. It's a lighter experience, but I do like that, but it's not exactly what I want. So I like it as an alternative, but I wouldn't want it to be my primary, if that makes any sense. And as for recommending it, yeah, I definitely think recommending it, though. I think it's a good lemon lime soda, and I think that, if you're somebody who you already enjoy lemon lime sodas, there's no reason not to try it. And I think if you're somebody who maybe you're not that big into lemon lime sodas, it might be worth giving a shot anyway, because like I said, I do feel like the flavor is a little bit lighter, a little bit easier on the palate. So, maybe if that's a game break or a deal breaker for you, it might be worth giving a go. But Bubble Up from 1919, easy. Might not be my outright favorite, but damn it, you're a damn fine lemon lime soda. Okay. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you go over there and have yourselves a truly bubble up-tastic rest of your life. Because, yeah, it's like, yeah, they're not 7 Up. They're not, they're not 7 Up. They're not, Sprite. You know what? I'll say this. I'll add this on as a little thing. I would take this over Starry. Yep. Starry, that freaking crap that went over there and took over for Sierra Mist. I'm not going to say I haven't had a few since, because I reviewed it, and I even did a comparison against Sierra Mist. Go watch that video. I'm not saying I haven't had a few Starries since then, because I keep trying to want to like it more, and I don't hate it, but I definitely like Sierra Mist more than that, and I definitely like this more than Starry. But Starry's made for the kids, and I'm old, and I'm all blah, 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 blah. Final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, was appreciated. But we do. If you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not the easiest thing to do in the world. Trust me, I wish it was. Okay, but it's not. Life can be really stressful, really frustrating. Obviously, I'm dealing with some shit right now myself. That doesn't put me in a good mood. I don't, I'm not my normal jovial self because I'm feeling crappy and such. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out some Bubble Up Soda since 1919. Because maybe you live in the town where it's manufactured. Does it say? Sure, it says somewhere. Oh, apparently it's made by Dad's Root Beer. Well, shit, I like Dad's Root Beer. I also didn't know that Dad's Root Beer was its own company. That's cool. Jasper, Indiana. Good on you, Indiana. I'm not going to lie, I don't usually have a lot of super positive things to say about Indiana, but every now and again, I got some family and friends that live in Indiana, so, nothing against you, Indiana, just every state kind of sucks in their own way, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, maybe you're from Jasper, Indiana, and apparently you're kicking ass and taking names with Dad's Root Beer and Bubble Up and all this delicious stuff. They go over there and you're like, hey, I saw your thing and you were ragging on Indiana. Well, I'm from Jasper, Indiana, and we've got great soda. And then I'm like, you know what? That's fair enough. It's fair enough because I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm not going to fight facts, folks. Opinions are opinions, but conversely, I don't know, folks. Try out some other fucking soda from like over 100 years ago if you want to. I'm not your mom. Bye.